Hello guys, my name is Rod, and so guys, I'll show you the topics to talk about are the new items, new battle spell, and new adjustments going on this year. So guys, the new update on Mobile Legends and all the updates here in this game. Of course guys, I've also changed the types of preparation together here. Battle spells, build exchange, equipment book, and effects. Let's go to the next topic. This is the battle spell that is very jungle special because the real damage gives short-term damage health cord. When you use that retribution, you will still get all the creeps, lords, turtles, and jungle buffs. It was also built, and of course, it was also a modified build item for changing all the new items to use in hero, which is a hero item. It is also the build path called here in the equipment book of all items, and it is also his introduction from which it came from, and it comes from the story of the item, and it gives a description that it affects the item shown here in the item. The War Axe guys are also new items, 3 that have now come up with new items. This War Axe is keeping it big deal attack speed, damage, and movement speed. Also helps it again in 3 seconds, and its pull of stacking is 8 that it gives an even physical 80k, HP, and CD reduction. This is the attack item. It's for magic guys. Let's see the Shadow Twin Blades. Give a big deal of magic lifesteal, magic power, and magic damage. Also help it again with 5 seconds. And slow effect is 1.5 seconds. It gives an even magic power, magic lifesteal, and movement SPD. Of course guys, also change the throw, provide then look used item in the kind of potion you see, and again it depends guys. 3 items that come in Mobile Legends. This Radiant Armor gives it scales to give extend for that magic damage, helps it back to 3 seconds, and the stack is 6. It gives an event its magic damage and HP regen. This is in the movement. The difference is that roaming and jungle item extra 2 boots or that adjustment to be called as well. It's just jungling guys. We see the flame retribution, and of course guys, give blessing to all the items, and it also guys will give a deal of damage to creeps or minions rises. The real damage that will absorb 35-70 physical attack and magic power, and it's 3 seconds to be extend level. So guys, let's show you the blessing on the movement use. So guys, I pressed the confirmation in the jungling, had it available in movement using retribution. So those guys combined with movement plus retribution eyes. This is also the addition of the SPD and mana regen movement. All that guys, but it's just another blessing on another movement item used retribution combined. It also gives the deal damage to creeps or minions rises the real damage absorbed 41-90 movement speed, and it's 3 seconds, and it's 3 seconds to the extend level. And here guys are bloody retribution, and it's also the deal damage to creeps or minions that rises to the real damage absorbed is HP equal to 12% in casters max HP, and it's 3 seconds and in its HP. Here's the roaming guys. It gives the camouflage state that you allied you and conceal, and increases 30%-75% movement speed and scales to the extent of the gold we get, and it's 5 seconds. It's the deal of the damage and to the state. It also provides the encouragement to close to allied physical attack and magic power, and raises it to 15-38 scales to the gold we get, and rises attack speed when you pass enemy hero and other creeps up. It is 15%. It always provides 15 seconds of each hero cast healing or shield skill, and restores it 480-1200 HP to scales extend to the gold's length, and when you allied it was low HP. Favor could also affect shields or healing, but he didn't trigger at it. And it also provides always 30 seconds of hero damage to enemy hero that will make you drop a low 35% HP. It adds that deal is damage to hero equals of 7%, dash 18% is max HPs, and deal is damage divide by physical and divide into magic, and that kills the extent of getting the gold. So those guys, so all the updates here on Mobile Legends. Let's try the blessing guys on the movement. So those guys, so that's what I use for the Conceal Plus movement, and it added movement, SPD and mana regen. So those guys, I'll see you in adjustment. In each new update guys, the difference between roaming and jungle items to be called blessing and previously not blessing. To choose the movement to add right now guys are blessing that roaming and jungle. So guys, we're done with the equipment book. Now let's go to the effects. Of course guys, have changed her like its layout similar to another game that is customizable with the choice of buying into the store of another game event that we can hide. You guys see this update guys on the blessing the retribution. When you kill creeps, you still need to rise a retribution to unlock the one you use to be blessing on the jungle item of your choice. This roaming is also blessing it, and you are slapping enemy heroes or whatever it is also to unlock the one you used to be blessing on the roaming item we chose, and it also shares gold with your teammates. When you play any match, it can also replace the blessing that anything in the shop you want to exchange for your boots. So guys, I'll show you that the match I used jungle item is Ice Retribution to Bruno. So guys, I used to be Ice Retribution, but there was still no unlock to Ice Retribution that killed the creeps and the jungle buffs. So you guys notice that the damage to be creeps and previously, because guys are the jungle item raptor thing to Bruno strong the damage for assassins, marksman, and all the hero it uses. I showed you all the updates here on Mobile Legends. I show you that here it's been update Mobile Legends. This is the next Project Express. Hashtag 1 past year and is now in line with the new next Project Express. Hashtag 2 update. This in turn will be update on Mobile Legends, and next Project Express hashtag 1 is 2020, and now next Project Express hashtag 2 is 2021, and Ghost for it will with whatever next project express number it's placed here that comes in year next year. Like and share this comment section and share with friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Press the notification bell for the next time I upload a new video. You will watch right away. Bye bye guys.